Hello everybody, and here we are finally ready to start the season. I know it took a little bit for this to get going, but we are finally here, and we'll be taking a look first at our recruiting needs. And on offense we need a guard, a center, and a few receivers. We're losing 4 of them, and we also need a defensive tackle and some cornerbacks on defense. So yeah, for some reason it doesn't highlight it red for cornerbacks because apparently it thinks 3 is all we need. I think we need a little more depth than that, so certainly I'll be looking at more than just 4 or 3, whatever, stop it. But first we'll look at the guards that I am targeting right now. 3 of them: David Flores, Isaac Carlson, and Matt Dean. Carlson, 6'4", 299 pounds, from Monroe, North Carolina. He looks like he could be pretty solid, somebody who could probably develop over time, of course. And Matt Dean, 6'2", 327, is a pretty big dude out of Trenton, New Jersey. So we'll be looking forward to seeing if we can get these guys on our team for next season, or at least one of them, as long as we can fill our needs in that case, and any extras that come along with it will be certainly welcome. Also, I wanted to show my sliders because I made a few adjustments. I've been testing, and I finally found, I think, the perfect middle ground for fun, realism, and challenge, because I felt like things started to get a little easy at the end of last season. And one thing I'm going to also do is lower quarterback accuracy to 5, because I felt that I was being too accurate, so within the next couple games you'll see that change too. But otherwise, I pretty much found everything to be where I want it, so I won't really mess with these unless it gets too easy or something, but I don't see that happening because I found these to have a good challenge. As you can tell, the computer and my sliders are pretty much equal, so there you go. And coming up, it's Old Dominion against UMass in Massachusetts. And there is new head coach for UMass, Paul Rhodes, formerly of Iowa State. So he made the move in the offseason, and you can see the ratings there. Old Dominion's offense, 81, 71 defense, matches up pretty nicely against the UMass ratings. They don't look too good. They didn't win any games last season, so UMass would like to change that, obviously. But finally, the first drive of the season, we're going to find Antonio Vaughn as they brought the blitz, and of course, when that happens, we use our little blitz beater, the slant route. And there's Antonio Vaughn again, making a juke move. He is such a deadly receiver, 25 yards and back-to-back receptions for Antonio. So Heineke on 2nd and 6 throws this one and does not see the linebacker, who jumps up and nearly picks that off. Luckily, he had butterfingers. So there you go, and Heineke's going to take a deep shot to the end zone. He looked for Blair Roberts, and if you could see on that play, Tyree Lee was in fact wide open in the flat. So completely missed on that one, and it's UMass ball. Lorenzo Woodley stopped, though, for a loss of 1. Great defense by Andrew Everett, the defensive end. And then what a move to find Jordan Broadnax. Their quarterback's a little shifty. He's not the fastest guy, but he'll make you miss. And Dominique Gwynn-Bailey, the returning starter from last season at defensive tackle for a 3-yard loss, and 3rd and 10. Now they're going to call a screenplay here, and Gwynn-Bailey actually, for some reason, missed on that play, but it would be Larry Alston to make the stop short of the first down. So UMass would get nothing out of that interception. Heineke's going to roll out, looking, and it looks like he was going to run. Instead, he finds Connor Martin deep down the sideline. It couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He doesn't have that much speed, but 59-yard completion. Bought himself some time, was able to find Connor Martin. There, Larry Pinkard on 2nd and 6. It's 1st and goal out of the Maryland I formation, and it's going to be Tyree Lee returning this season for his senior year, and he gets it done. First touchdown of the year for Old Dominion. They take the lead 7-0. So here we go. Mike Wegzine, I'm guessing that's how you say his name, the quarterback, takes off, and he just makes people miss. He's hard to bring down. And he's going to find his man, Bernard Davis, for 13 yards. 2nd and 10 late in the first quarter. Still trailing by 7, and Wegzine back to pass. He seems to have a lot of time on his hands. This one batted away by Reggie Owens, the senior defensive back. Lots of experience in that defensive backfield with the exception of Marcus Massey. And what is Owens doing on this play? I don't know what he was doing, but Bernard Davis makes a beautiful diving catch. And it's going to be a tie ball game. I just did not even expect that at all. So then on the ensuing kickoff, it's Javon Neal, the third string cornerback on the return here. Gets some great blocks and some luck because a couple UMass players apparently tripped over each other. And he's gone. 99 yards for the touchdown. And just after UMass ties this game, Javon Neal does a spin move in the end zone and wins. So there you go. 99-yard return. First game of the season. And get a gigantic kickoff return. And then this play, it's Reggie Owens with the interception. He already had a deflection earlier, and he's making up for giving up that big pass play. So 1st and 10, second quarter now. Tyree Lee is going to be brought down by the face mask. And that is a 15-yard penalty, folks. And yes, I just said folks. And that happened. So there you go. It gives us great field position at the 35-yard line in UMass territory, and it's Blair Roberts over the middle. Nice little pass from Heineke to Roberts to set up another first down. Then they bring a heavy blitz in. Heineke reads it, finds Blair Roberts again, back-to-back plays. So 2nd and goal, looking on the halfback screen, and there is nobody that's going to touch Tyree Lee. So Lee now, 1 rushing touchdown and 1 receiving touchdown, and Heineke's already got over 100 yards on the day. So it's 21-7, Old Dominion capitalizing on that interception. It's Lorenzo Woodley, does not want to go down at all. He gets pushed back and somehow fights his way for a tough 9-yard run. You do like to see that running, even if it is the other team. It's very good. But here, Marcus Massey, the freshman free safety in his first game ever, gets an interception. Oh my goodness, it is a glorious day for Marcus Massey, number 30. He has a tackle, he has an interception on the day. Nice start to his career, making the coaches impressed. And they're 3rd and 6, Tyree Lee underneath. Gives a new set of downs. It's beautiful. Beautiful play, I tell you. And it's Kirk Spellman with the spin move. Kirk Spellman, the junior wide receiver out of Chesapeake, Virginia. Be on the lookout for him next season, as he will be kind of the next guy in line after Vaughn and Roberts and Pinkard all leave. 4th and 6, and Anthony White, the new kicker for this team, the junior college recruit, puts it through. It's 24-7, and then just before we go into halftime, UMass is going to put a field goal of their own through, and it's 24-10 as we go into the half. UMass is still in this game. I mean, it's a 2-score game. Anything can happen. Turnovers could certainly be the death of Old Dominion, as you guys clearly saw in a few games last year, especially the Navy game. But if we can avoid turnovers, it'll be all good. And the defense has played fairly well until Lorenzo Woodley goes right up the middle for a 15-yard gain. No problem for him. And then it's Bernard Davis again. Hard to bring down. Caleb Taylor finally makes the tackle. But that drive would stall. So Old Dominion does get the ball back. And looking to try and put this game out of reach. If they can put another touchdown on the board, it'll probably just be completely over. Heineke all day to throw and finds Blair Roberts, who just makes everybody miss. 25 yards to set up around midfield. 1st and 10. It's Heineke. Look at him rolling out, going off to the opposite side of his arm, and he goes out of bounds to avoid getting hit. 12 yards, and he makes a nice little play with his legs. It's Connor Martin. Connor Martin, the favorite tight end of the world. Only a sophomore. That's amazing. It's amazing to me. Then Antonio Vaughn makes the catch, a low throw, and he actually fumbles it and gives it away to the Minutemen. And exactly what UMass wanted is to force turnovers in the second half and make Old Dominion commit those errors. But on the screenplay, Dominique Gwynn-Bailey, another tackle for a loss for the defensive tackle. He's too good. And Wigzine back to pass on 3rd and 11. This one nearly intercepted. Reggie Owens is having the day of his life. 2 deflections, 1 interception, 4 tackles so far on the day. So 2nd and 10 on the next drive for Old Dominion. Tyree Lee with the beautiful juke move. Oh, I want to see that one again, guys. 18-yard run, but look at the juke move. Just look at the beauty. Oh, number 21, you just got your face ripped off. That felt good. 3rd and 6. 2:21 to go in the third quarter. Heineke looking to throw. Finds Jaquale Bailey, another receiver. Bailey, another senior, hoping to make an impact on the team this year, despite being the kind of lower on the depth chart. Tyree Lee looked like he got in. I thought he got into the end zone. It looked like he got into me, and somehow he was marked short. So 1st and goal, we'll just give it off to Lee again, and nobody even wanted to attack that. I don't know what they were thinking defensively. That was a terrible play call. And guys are walking right through the other team. The Old Dominion defense would hold the UMass offense once again, so it would be our ball. And look at this, Gerard Schillo. Heineke bought himself time after there was very good coverage to start the play. He bought more time, was able to get somebody to go open, and now Harvey Taylor. We're putting the backups in because it's pretty much, this game was over, so we'll give Washington and Harvey Taylor the number 2, his first rushing touchdown of his career. There you go, Harvey Taylor, the redshirt sophomore from Ridgeway, Virginia. And that will be the game. Not much else to talk about, mostly just kind of killing time at the end of the game. And UMass couldn't do much, so the final is 38-10. Though, take it with a grain of salt because UMass is in fact one of the worst teams in the country, so not much to speak of for them. Some key stats: Taylor Heineke was 14 of 19 for 256 yards, threw a touchdown and an interception. Tyree Lee accounted for 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. He had 65 yards of rushing on the day. Dominique Wynn-Bailey, 3 tackles for a loss, including 1 sack. And Old Dominion had 393 yards of total offense to UMass, only 223, I should say. And finally, we'll get a look at the Heisman watch. Braxton Miller looking to make a repeat to win his 2nd Heisman in a row, which would be incredible. But next week we have our revenge game against Utah State after what they did last year. So we're hoping to get some revenge, see how that looks next time.